Passion. ¿Qué le hicimos, Donald Trump? What did we do to you, Donald Trump, to deserve this? Activist Helen Villalonga begged for compassion. ¿Qué le hicimos, Donald Trump? What did we do to you, Donald Trump, to deserve this? Many of my people believed in you.
I'm worried because of the situation that me, my dad, and my mom have where we don't have papers yet.
Javier, did you support Donald Trump?
Sí, yo hubiese tenido ciudadanía.
If I was a U.S. citizen, I would have voted for Donald Trump.
We all know her. She is on fire right now. She is trending bigly. But wait a minute. Wait. Watch. Correa screams injustice after her husband was placed on an expedited deportation order after showing up to his immigration check-in in Miami. That is the same lady who sings the Donald Trump song. Her name is Correa. She is a Cuban in Florida, and her husband is being deported. Honestly, this brings me joy. For years, especially in Florida, a large portion of the Cuban community has been reliably voting Republican, and more recently, full-blown MAGA. I think Florida Cubans are some of the most problematic Latinos in terms of voting. They rallied behind Trump as he screamed about mass deportation, somehow thinking it wouldn't apply to them. Surprise. And I'm so glad that they voted themselves out of our country. Trump campaigned on mass deportation, and these MAGA Cubans voted for mass deportation, and now they're getting deported. They got what they voted for, and I love that for them. A lot of Cubans, possibly seeking legal status like naturalization in the U.S., have now eliminated themselves from the voting rolls. And I say good, because I'm tired of them sabotaging our elections. Now again, I do not wish this on the Cubans who don't support Trump, but statistically, most of them do.
Everything is happening. Gonna be at your door.
Hey, you guys know what song I've been jamming to all day? It just been in my head.
As Latinos, we need to have more empathy for the Cubans being wrongly deported, because no, we don't, okay? This is exactly what you wanted. Inadvertently, you voted for this, all right? I'm reminded of that little jingle, I will vote for Donald Trump. And now that they're getting deported, I think, cogete a Donald Trump. You voted yourselves out. You voted your family members out by voting him in. You thought that it was only going to be los negritos, the ones that look like me that were going to be, deported, okay? And no, see, I know a Cuban guy. I knew a Cuban guy up until last week. His name was Usnavi. And if you know Cubans, there's always one of them named Usnavi. When your name is literally spelled out U.S. Navy and you have U.S. agents cuffing you, y tú estás, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Que te va pa'l carajo ahora, eh? And this dude was a janitor, but janitor in New Jersey, you can make a lot of money. He had a pickup truck. Él tenía su banderita gringa, tú me entiendes. He was very proud to be an American. Come to find out, que te enviaron para Cuba de nuevo. It's hilarious and at the same time it's upsetting. I've always gotten along con lo que no son niega raza. You know, the people that are Latin, Caribbean, that don't deny their blackness. ¿Por qué? Because our ancestors over here in this country used to hang together. You understand? Julio Roldán, 1970. Look it up. The information's out there, all right? Cubans, you got that movie Scarface, and it just put you on another fucking roller coaster of a ride in your mind. ¿Te crees que the world is yours, chico? No, it's not. And by the way, Al Pacino ruined that movie, and he ruined Carlito Way playing a Puerto Rican. And it wasn't me, by the way. I did not see Usnavi and say 1-800 hielo, 1-800 make the drinks cold. It wasn't me. It just so happened to happen that someone in his workplace didn't like him. They ratted him out. They got him at work, okay? That's crazy. It's insane. Porque he thought that they were only gonna get the ones that didn't work. Motherfucker, they coming after you because it's easier to find the ones that are working than the ones that are not working. When people are working, you don't know where the fuck they at, okay? But when people are at work, it's easy to find them. Así que te cogieron. And I went to kindergarten. I'm sure most of us did. And I was always taught that the color orange meant danger. Cuidado, por ahí viene algo. Green meant go, ¿verdad? Pero since forever, orange has always meant stop, drop, precaution, mira para los lados, something's happening. So I would never vote orange. It could be another orange person that goes up and they want me to buy vote. No way, you orange, bro. I don't trust the color orange. That's the sign of a penitentiary. They put them in orange so that you can see them coming from a mile away. This motherfucker, his skin is telling you que viene por ahí, va a ser algo malo. Y como quiera la gente, no, ese es el mío. Cubans think that motherfucker's family member. Like, oh yeah, ese es primo mío, puede ser el trompe ese. Váyase al carajo, choco de pendejo. By the way, you didn't see the writing on the wall? Like, you coming from a country where shit like this has happened, you didn't see like, oh yeah, this looks familiar, no? Hay que ser pendejo, man.
You know, I've never seen a song give you instant karma more than I will vote for Donald Trump. Particularly for the singer of this song, one Janet Correa. If you type in, I will vote for Donald Trump, you'll see that song, right? The woman singing, doing the beautiful, I will vote for the Donald Trump. Her. Why did ICE detain her husband? And he's already on a list for deportation. I say goddamn. I say goddamn. I ain't seen a song fuck you up that bad since that one time the dude snitched about all the murders he did in a song and then got arrested and sent to prison for the shit. I don't even remember who the fuck it was. But I do know for a fact he had like confessed to like 3 or 4 murders in a rap song, and then them cops came and got him for them 3 or 4 murders. His ass did time like like you literally can't even make that up. You can't make that up. You cannot make that up. You out here going, oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. And God said, a word? For real? Deportation. Like, yo. Like, hey, yo, this your mans? No, ICE was really like, hey, Janet, vote for Donald Trump. Hey, this your mans? This your mans? Cause he gone, like, that's nasty work, boy. But it goes to show you, some people don't believe fat meat grease until your ass get popped. You standing next to a stove with hot bologna in it, and it's bubbling up, and this shit starts popping up. You're like, oh, it's bologna, it can't hurt me, and then that shit pop you on your fucking skin, you like, ah, shit. That's why you don't do it naked, but I digress. You don't cook naked. Especially hot bologna. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, that song is gonna be, long after this administration's over, long after it's over, that song is going to haunt that fucking woman forever. They'll be playing that shit at her funeral. And then she was out front of the goddamn ICE detention center screaming. The fuck was you screaming about? You and I will vote for Donald Trump. It wasn't me. I'm serious, man. I ain't never seen a a song that will haunt that woman for as long as she walks this earth. And then shortly after she's walking this earth. They're gonna be playing that goddamn song for every time she goes someplace. Like, she can stay off of social media forever. I don't know if she's on it or not. And here's the crazy part. Here's the part I need y'all to understand before y'all think I'm picking on a Cuban woman. I am not. That's other Cuban people. Other people that speak Spanish are picking on her ass. Type the song in. Type the song in. I went down a rabbit hole featuring Spanish language that I did not understand, but I understood the sentiment of the song, of the people that were speaking. I didn't understand the goddamn word they were saying, but I damn sure understood them sentiments. Basically, it amounted to, bitch, you fucked around and now you're finding out, ain't you? All of it in Spanish. I went down the rabbit hole yesterday. I went down le rabbit hole yesterday. Boy, that song is gonna bite her. It done bit both her booty cheeks. And she's losing one. Like, the bite was so severe that, gangrene done set in. They're going to have to remove that ass cheek. Oof. And I'm talking about, she sung that song in October. Here it is June and her man gone. That motherfucker Karma was one of the people in the background singing. Karma's like, oh, yeah, you'll vote for him. Watch what happens, bitch. I'm so serious. A song has never aged like hot milk in a fucking hot milk sitting next to a tuna fish sandwich in a Mercury Grand Marquis that's been sitting in a junkyard for 10 years. Nothing has aged that quickly and that badly. Yo. Like, god damn. And that's why she's not getting the sympathy that she thinks she should get. That's why. And it ain't even, again, it ain't from the outside communities. It's from the Cuban and Spanish-speaking communities are looking at her like, now what did we learn, bitch? I mean, god damn. Woo. I saw one. And I didn't understand the language. But basically what it amounted to was that song should have been I Will Vote for Kamala Harris, because y'all had the MAGA hats on, y'all was on the yacht with the video, y'all was doing the live, and then y'all talking about we want to be so loud that Donald Trump can hear us. Oh, he heard you, alright. He heard Spanish accent, he's like, you gotta go. No, it wasn't him. Because he has rotted banana pudding for brains. No, that was Stephen Miller. Yeah, you vote for Donald Trump. And then I will divorce you. Renfield. Y'all out here singing, I will vote for Donald Trump. And Stephen Miller like, and I will deport your ass. Like, he was... Boy, I know she want to take that song back so bad. I know she does. Every morning she wake up and go, vote for Donald Trump. And now she got to wake up alone because her man ain't next to her. Never has a song aged badly or as bad as that one. Listen, that whole group, I know for a fact they probably run around here trying to copyright strike so that nobody ever hears that shit again. God damn!
Morning, guys. Happy Friday. Listen, you guys remember this song? I know you do because I've been really going in on it. I will vote for Donald Trump. Okay, remember that? Well, shirt and the blue jeans and the blonde, and she on the stage. I mean, she rocking it. And her husband is playing is it the congos or something beside her. Well, she has a different look on her face today. Yep. Her turn. It seems that her husband was picked up by ICE, and they had a picture of her that looks quite differently. Yes, I'm sorry to say. It's not a smile anymore, and she's not grooving. You know, she's not doing any of that. She's crying, and she's speaking her native language, so I don't know what the hell she was saying, but she was very upset. Her hubby was picked up, but not only was the hubby picked up, the hubby was put on the expedite list. He was put on the expedite. Like, get him up out of here now. Yes, ma'am. Happy Friday. The people that originated the song, the people that made the song, he ain't even got no mercy for them. Oh, you want to talk about repercussions. You want to talk about karma. I bet the last thing she got on her mind now. Well, no, it's got to be the first, because I know every time she look up somebody playing that video, every time you look up somebody's playing a clip of her and her husband jamming to I Will Vote for Donald Trump. Yeah. I will vote for Donald Trump. Is that get your ass kicked up out the United States? Happy now? I told y'all, karma is not playing with these people. Y'all played an integral role in gathering people to go vote for him. And now you're suffering the consequences. And the consequences are high. You latched your wagon to the wrong mule. And now that mule has turned around and kicked your front paws in. They never stop showing their appreciation to people who put them in that office. The Republicans never stop showing how much they really appreciate your votes and all the work you did to get the Republican Party in office. All that work you did, all those shows you did, you wrote that song, you composed it, y'all jammed to it, you put it out, you went and played it everywhere you could, and now he done slapped the lyrics out your mouth. I don't know how y'all keep doing it. But you keep doing it. So, anyway, it's a good Friday. I hope y'all got as good as laugh as I did. So now go through the whole day singing, I will vote for Donald Trump. Somebody got to pick up the slack because they're getting rid of the originals. Ooh, hey, sweetness. What was her name? Jessica, Jennifer, somebody. Hey, is it great again yet? Asking for free.
Alright, so in this video we are literally seeing somebody crying bitterly, tears. Reason is the husband is deported back to the original country, and this lady, she's married to this husband. During the campaign time, she sang a song where she was literally praising the current administration, like, oh, I will vote for Donald Trump, this, and that song became like an anthem within the the Cuban community, the Latino community, because everybody was singing about that song. So it became like an anthem, and they were literally using that in the Miami area, like, you know, to identify themselves, like I'm a MAGA voter, I'm gonna vote this is where I'm gonna vote. So during that time, they were happy in terms of, you know, voting for the current administration. They're going to vote the Republican way. Now Kama is a bitch. Fast forward to today, she's crying bitterly. She's saying she regrets the way she voted. She's saying she wished she could go back in time and change the way she voted. But unfortunately, Kama is a bitch. What you wish from others, usually it comes back and bites you when you least expect it. And that's basically what's happening in America. So she's crying bitterly and she's saying, oh my God, why is it happening to me? Why is my husband being deported? And yet I was one of the strongest popular supporters for this administration. But when it comes to the government, what people need to understand is, if they come up with a policy, it doesn't matter whether you supported the government or not. It's usually cut across the board. And that's what people are seeing right now. Whether you're black, blue, green, yellow, it doesn't matter. Whether you voted or not, it doesn't matter. This policy, it cut across the board. It doesn't discriminate, and that's what people that's what people did not understand. When they voted, they thought, oh, it's only going to affect other people but not me, forgetting that you are sailing in the same boat as the other people who you are targeting. Now she's crying. Like I said, Kama is a bitch. When you do something, just be ready for the consequences, and these are the consequences. And she's paying bitterly, crying because the family is torn apart. The kids, their father has been taken away, and now she's alone in America with the kids. I mean, it's painful, and not only just her family, but also other people's family who maybe the husband or the wife or the kids have been deported back to the original country because they did not have the correct papers. So this policy, it's affecting everybody, and for her right now it's really painful, because at the end of the day, she literally campaigned using one of her song, like the I will vote for Donald Trump. That's basically, it became a national anthem, and that's why she's feeling the pain, because she thought, you know, because I was one of the highest supporters of this administration, they're not going to affect me. They're going to look at me favorably. Unfortunately, the government doesn't operate that way. So Kama is a bitch. You need to know who you're voting for, so do your research. Then the other thing, please, before you vote, know exactly who you're voting for. Know exactly, you know, if I do vote like this, am I ready for the consequences? Families are being torn apart right now, and people, when they go online and say, oh, I wish I knew, I wish I could go back in time and vote the way I changed my vote, it doesn't matter. The die has already been cast. Now people need to learn from this lesson, so that the coming election, they need to choose somebody who is going to help them and their community to thrive, to live happily and together, and not tearing them apart like the way this administration has done. Let me know what you think about this video. Drop your comments and please subscribe to my channel.